Hey guys, it's I'm just here to show you my subwoofer box design website here. Um, it's pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. You probably can build things that won't work in real life. I'm still working on putting in warnings and anything like that. So, example, if this box isn't deep enough, things like that. We go back into the type here. We can change from sealed to ported to a fourth order design to a sixth order design. We can just start with a standard ported box, change the size. Go into your ports. You want a bigger port, want a smaller port. Change the length. It does maintain distance off the back wall as the opening and the side wall. As it keeps growing, it's going to stay farther away from the port or from the walls, if it gets bigger. Then we have separate types of ported boxes. So you got a center port box, which this would be more for a dual subwoofer design. Something more or less like that. Bottom slot port. This would be more for a top loaded sub. You probably make it less tall, make it a lot deeper. Something more like that. Just a regular ported boxes, but a bottom slot instead of a side, a standard port there. We also have arrow ports. They haven't been focused on very much. Everything still works tuning wise and everything. It's just ugly. But we'll work on that. Keep going through. We got fourth order designs. And you can change that to a slot port. Change the width. Change the length. We also have, between fourth order, we have a standard fourth order. And then we have more of a three-chamber fourth order where you've got drivers on each side. It double baffles automatically on fourth and sixth. Opening window. You also have a sixth order, which is a series tuned sixth order here. When you go into your ports, you have your upper chamber opening, which is just basically your vent to the front cabin. And then you also have, your back port, which, like I said, a lot of this stuff still needs adjusting, still needs tuning. But feedback and people using it's the best way to find bugs. So that's why I'm just trying to get it out there a little bit more. And then we have a parallel sixth order, which this one's kind of a pain, but so you got to port this side, you got to port that side, right? And then you can tune the two separately. Usually you'd have a small port, something more like that, and you're going to try and tune them, 32, and then this is the combined up here. Cut sheet kind of tell you what you need here. You won't have this CNC export, but everything else here will still be here. Print and save, all that design. If you want to save designs, you need to be logged in, so make an account, and then you can save a design. somewhere in here, projects, 4 DBZ 15s, 32 hertz. If I click that and load it, close, it just pops up. Single baffle, so you can see the subs. Right now, if you click double, it doesn't move the subs up to the top baffle. Like I said, there's a lot of little bugs, but the program itself is operational. It does seem to work fairly well. So if y'all want to try it, feel free to let me know what I need to update, what needs fixed, what needs changed. I really appreciate it. Once again, proxydesigns.com.